Hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Imperator Rome, where we are playing as Rome, and rather ironically, we're at war with Macedon over Greece. And, using that rather nice segue into what's going on, I just finished the first round of the Masters of the Mediterranean multiplayer game of Hearts of Iron 4 playing as Greece. So we're in very, very familiar territory. How many of you had a chance to watch that? How do you think the game is going? Has it been interesting enough? Has there been enough going on? I'm curious, because I'm absolutely enjoying it, but it's a bit quiet from the Greek side because I haven't been able to do very much yet. But now we're at war, things should change, as I can start to shuffle the boats around a little bit. Time for the Roman submarines to destroy Macedon. Yeah. Okay, so what is going on? A couple of things will have changed because we are playing with the latest update of Imperator, and one of the big things is the changes to the trade screen. Yes! Alright, so I'm going to do a quick thing. I'm going to go... There is a trade routes overview, isn't there? That one. So we can click on you and see that there are indeed a bunch of trades open, and this will show you the actual routes which are available to purchase things from. Oh, that's amazing. I feel like I can actually use trade now. Yes. Alright, so that's really good. So basically the way this works is if you can click on it, it means that there are potential trades if you change your relations with them. And then next to the value of that resource is this circle, and the number in the circle denotes the number of actually now available, right now, currently available trades that you can do. So there are 5 open trades here for horses, so it's showing that there is a 5, and I'm really happy about that. That's going to make it so much easier to just see at a glance saying, okay, I want to buff up my freemen. There is wine and there's leather. Don't even need to click on these guys like you used to have to go click, no, click, no, click, no, click, no. This is a lot better. Germany is so going to crush you all. Germany is going to be the biggest problem. I think that the problem with Britain's going to be their air force. Japan's just too far away. I'm really not entirely sure what Japan's really going to do in this game. And as long as we hold on to the Caucasus, we'll be okay against Russia. The problem against Russia is if they go for Romania. Like, if they attack Romania, that's going to really screw us, because that's going to stretch the Bulgarian front even thinner. I think it's quite a challenge, but very interesting. Yeah, I agree. I like it. I think it's really cool. It's been a good game so far. I really liked it, but from my point, it seemed like you struggled to get a word in, but really can't wait for part 2. Well, that's my problem with multiplayer. Like, I'm quite quiet, and I kind of prefer just sitting back and listening to other people. So if they're more talkative, then I'm quite happy for them to, you know, lead the conversation. If I have something to say, I'll say it, but I'm not just going to say stuff for the sake of saying stuff. I'm not that type of person. And also, the other thing is, they had a lot more going on, especially Bo and Dankus, because they were being the most aggressive. The only one I kind of wish we had a little bit more from was feedback. Huzzah! Also, this music seems to be really loud. Audio. Oh, that's a big change. It's fine. I like that Dave's plan didn't work out entirely. It was good fun to see. Yeah, that's true. His attack on France was ill-fated. Daniel did a really good job, actually, of just completely countering that. And feedback got the total of, like, 1 province. Did Rome in real life go after Gaul or Carthage? I think they went for Carthage before Gaul. Gaul was like the last conquest. The one I'm not sure about is whether they went for Greece or Carthage first. I think Carthage. I enjoyed the exchange between Alex and Bokun for the hair products. Yeah, that's true. Is my PC set up anywhere to see? No. But I have a 1080 graphics card and an i9 9900 CPU. My CPU is excellent. My graphics card's a bit aging. Rome's wars with Carthage were really early. Yeah, that's what I thought. The Punic Wars, exactly. Understand you listening, but from my perspective, I'm there to watch you play. Other people talking so much makes it less fun for me personally. I mean, that's the really difficult thing, because I can either mute myself from the conversation with them, which I was doing a couple of times, like if I needed to acknowledge something in chat, then I do have a push to mute. So I mute myself on the Discord and then I can talk to you, but the problem is that doesn't stop them from talking. Or I'm talking myself, in which case they can't. What's my opinion of the game now after all the updates? Somebody should press Imperator. In fact, part of that may not actually be true anymore. Because they have just updated the trade UI, and it is a heck of a lot better. It's actually removed one of my biggest peeves about the trade system, and it actually tells you what resources are available. So the other things which have apparently changed is levies will now generate a lot more war exhaustion. So you will need to use them a little bit more cautiously. However, to counter that, they've also made legions more expensive. So every sub-unit from a legion is going to cost more money as well. So there is going to be a reliance on levies, but the levies will drive up your war exhaustion. Got a 1080 as well for the first time in Cyberpunk. I was unable to put all the settings to max. It hurt my feelings. I mean, I really want to get a 30 series, 3080. The problem is those are pretty much impossible to get at the moment. Oh, we have a civil war ticking along. That's not good. That would be a bit problematic, actually. Okay, so our legions are down here in the south. We do have a Macedonian army attacking across here. And Bithynia has an army up there as well. So maybe we want to send these guys north? Yeah, because we actually have these massive cohorts of legions now. So let's send you north to go and deal with them. 14,000 against 20,000. I can't move you. Now I can. Meanwhile, we are sieging. Oh, you're going to have to do the sieging. In fact, what we can do is we can have you move in north. Then you can stay here and help with the siege. That's probably an even better plan. Which commander are you? You're the level 8. You're a level 10. So Septimus Junius Paulus is our better general. So I think what I'm going to do is switch these guys around. The other change that they've made is they fixed the bug with Legion commanders not counting towards the scorned family member list. So commanders now do actually count. There's a whole bunch of other changes. Hang on, let me just see if I can bring up the patch notes again. That would make this a lot easier to see. In fact, is it on the Steam page? Yeah, it is. Link. Post. Okay, so you can see the patch notes from that. Another change that they have made is they've now put a limit on the number of mercenaries you can hire. Where is that going to be seen? That's probably here. So we can currently have 3 mercenary armies which are hired from around the world. That can be changed through technologies and through your innovations, inventions, national ideas and all that type of thing. And yes, they also changed building costs. The price of buildings, for the most part, has gone up because they've reduced the number of cost reductions. They did also reduce the cost of forts. That is another thing. So I think part of the reason we're making an acceptable amount of money at the moment is because of that change. Okay, unfortunately it looks like this fort is going to fall. This one is not going to protect going north. Oh, that's a problem. This fort is kind of a linchpin. I mean, once we're on the road, we should be able to make pretty good time north. We're in triplex ACs, so we'll see how it goes. And unfortunately, the city of Delphi has a really high-level fort. Right, I never actually sorted out my trade, so let's go and do that first of all. So down here, this is Lucania, and I think everything south of Campania is going to be citizen income. So let's go ahead and get you some spices. Oh man, they're so much nicer. This one is definitely freeman. You've already got wine, you've got leather, you've got hemp. Do you have dates? You have dates, so I'm just going to get you another wine. And then here, you are slaves area. You could probably do with some stone. And then over here, oh, you have another route available. Okay, this is going to be citizen, so we'll go with earthware. And this is going to be slaves. So we'll go with olives. We're still importing a heck of a lot of stuff from Carthage, which is kind of funny. But my gosh, that trade system is so much better. Alright, I'm going to need to edit my message because I am already convinced they have actually partially fixed trade with that one change. That one UI overhaul has done it. Imperator. Am I going to do this? Am I going to say it's now 80% of the way to being a great game? I think I am. I'm going to be generous. It mostly needs its barbarian overhaul now. It's not even an overhaul, it's an expansion. There we go. Fixed. I think they also fixed clicking on the flag, clicking on the banner. Oh, have they? Yeah, they have. Brilliant. It's a good patch. I like it. I approve. So they do have 12,000 men coming in over here. I really hope that that fort can hold. Like, we're almost at the road now. Okay, that's a lot of troops trying to sneak around me. I think what I need to do is try and run some into... Whoa, interceptions. Because they've clearly raised levies and I haven't. Go, 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 my legions! Go, go, go! If this tick holds, then I think we can make it. Damn. I do think that these provincial captures should take a bit longer. At least the garrison here shouldn't be very big. Crushed. So we can take that fort back pretty fast. Unfortunately, they can now march all the way north. And that's some pretty beefy armies they have coming in down here. They're gonna have to attack me soon, otherwise this fort will fall. I like how they wanted 21% and I still haven't got the 28. Granaries have been raided. Well, this will have to fit the bill. Cover the... No! Cover the costs. They're going to hit me with like 30,000 troops here. And they're going to have the advantage. You're going to go for the provincial... you can't, because there are forts here. You have to take all of the forts to take the provincial capital to get all the provinces. So even though we don't block everything up there in the north, we still have 2 forts that they would have to take. Oh, come on! That's 2 fails now! Take the damn fort. We need it. Dyrrachium. He took this one back first. Alright, let's go and chase these guys just to make sure they don't cause any shenanigans. Unfortunately they're going to relieve this siege. No! We got it! We won! Haha! And half their army's cancelled. Alright, so we are defending a small pass in the mountains. We have 12,000 heavy infantry here. My front line is going to be mostly the light infantry first, to whittle down their archers, and then after that it's the heavies. Hold! Hold! There are no flanks here. I have 60,000 soldiers. I think we'll lose the battle. 70,000. Hold! But we are killing so many of their soldiers in exchange. Okay, now we should withdraw. So I'm going to pull back to about here, I think. We killed 14,000, we lost 8. I would say that was pretty good going. They'll need to retake the fort at Delphi as well. Whew, okay. And some barbarians just came in. Well, it's a good thing I have an army nearby, isn't it? Running all the way around? Is that what's happening here? Remember, I haven't actually raised any levies. I could raise a lot more troops than I have in the field right now. But I'm trying to be a bit more reliant on my legions, because my legions should be freaking phenomenal. We just need to cut their army down to size. Pick a couple of careful battles, that type of thing. And not having this second legion over there has not helped. So I think that this fort is really important. So I'm going to go ahead and give the order to upgrade it. It's a bit of a linchpin. Then here we have 2. But I'm going to say that this one is more important than... Well, it's a provincial capital. In fact, you do actually cover all access. The main thing you're covering is the port. Nah, we'll leave you as is. It's fine. They're once again trying to attack here. But we have 2 legions nearby. So it should be alright. The date in the game is set from the founding of Rome. It's set from the defeat of the Etruscans, I believe. The first defeat of the Etruscans. It's definitely not the founding of Rome. That's way earlier. And what I'm going to try and do here is attack this army and lift that siege. And if I can beat these independently, that would be great. The problem I had was taking on 75,000 men at once. That fell already? Oof. It's a bit unfortunate. Okay, we'll let them try and do a counterattack, and we're going to keep our legions together here. We're currently trying to rebuild this one. We have loads of manpower. Manpower's not going to be the problem. Oh, the siege is starting again. Let's go ahead and go and beat these back. I think what I might even do is have you coming in as a reserve. You've actually almost fully replenished already, which is good. And we'll leave the siege army up there. Shame of a governor. In the midst of the fallow season, he is having a party. Your loyalty's fine. Pay the territory. Alright, battle is joined. And our Triplexaces has 40% bonus over the phalanx. This is the type of fight we wanted to see. Ouch! They're losing 1,000 a tick. 5,000 losses for 1,600 dead. That's what I wanted to see. They just retook Delphi, which is annoying. Oh, they're coming with an attack up there. So I think I should probably go and try and relieve that siege. Which you can do too. Because they're definitely trying to funnel some extra units through here. Researcher and the Governor of Greece. Oh, rival of the Governor of Greece. Alright, we need a new researcher. Oratory. We have no scorned families, so this can be our level 12 Orator. I feel like a level 12 Orator should probably be in government. Where you can replace Pertinax. And this is switching a yellow for a yellow. And then we can take a look at the technologies. And bring in a level 8. Very nice. Actually, stay there. Because they're going to attack this again. Alright, here come the reinforcements. 17,000 against 19,000. We are outnumbered. It is in the plains. Triplexaces did not defeat their formation. They do have a lot of discipline. But we have the Roman legions. Reflections of Glory. A remarkable victory has been achieved by the Cohors 3 Legio Mordred after a crushing victory against the pompous Greeks and their phalanx. Had Alexander seen the sloppiness of their movement, weakness of the guards for the flanks, and the slow reactions to our tactics, he would have wept. With this great victory, we shall take the glory of the Silver Shields for ourselves, as we have now the proficient heavy infantry in the world. Which one was that? That was this one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's another 10% heavy infantry offense and defense. And a reduction in their maintenance cost. Sweet. Legio Mordred is becoming a pretty renowned group. It's just too bad that Legio Marshal were such traitors! Oh, you're trying to block the road so I can't get reinforcements in. I see what you're doing. Improving the province of Tuscia. We lose 80 political power, they gain an import route. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Absolutely. And we're going to go to the trade routes. I'm going to go to Tuscia. Tuscia is a manpower province. 34 slaves, 35 freemen. I mean, it's a bit of both. We don't have dates. Let's buy those in. Good. Oh, and up here. This is definitely a slave province, so if we can bring in olives, that would be good. Good stuff. And we are making a small fortune in money at the moment, despite being at war. So apparently the other thing that they have done is change the macro builder. So is it, for example, useful to show the capacity? Yeah. I do kind of wish that this information shown in the highlights was actually just on the screen. But it shows you the amount of population you'll gain now. And what's this? Migration attraction. Oh, okay. I do wish it showed total population and maximum population, so you know where you want to actually do this. But that is slightly better. Granary. That doesn't make any difference. Research. Here we go. Conversion speed research. Now you can see where all of your research is coming in. Okay, that's good. Marketplace, it shows you how many trade routes you have going. So like putting one in Paestum would be pointless, whereas putting one in Rome would not. Tax office. You can now see the best places to put tax offices. Croton's down there in the south. Croton's... Really? I would have expected those to be marketplace locations. Not really. Okay, well I guess we can put some of more training camps around. Then we can also see where manpower would come in. So Capu is a massive manpower location. And yes, I would agree with that assessment. Oh, so it's Herculea Minor. Where's that? Oh, it's down here. Let's build those. Let's build those. And then the ports. This shows you the ship recruitment speed. So we can see where our high-level ports are at the moment. So we've got Apollonia, which is over there. Locre Ecclesiae, which is here. Kosei, which is up there. Then Ostia, which is the one outside of Rome. I mean, Ostia we definitely want to upgrade. I think Nicosia as well, because I have been putting a lot of ships in this area. So our two main ports are going to be these two. Can I go over the broad strokes of the latest patch changes? Probably the three biggest things is the changes to trade. Unfortunately, I can't show you this one so easily anymore. But basically it has these circles which will show you how many actually available trade routes you could click right now and get them accepted on this screen. So at a glance you can see, okay, there's 3 wine available. Click, and then you have the 3 wine that you can actually say, yes, I want this now. Which makes sorting out the trade routes so much quicker. So much quicker. It's amazing just how much better that is. The second thing is they have tweaked how war exhaustion works. So levies generate more war exhaustion when they're at war. They generate less experience while they're at war. Legions are slightly more expensive. Buildings are slightly more expensive. Or rather, the build reduction modifiers are now less. Roughly half. So if previously you got a innovation which gave you -10 construction speed, construction cost, it would now be 5%. And mercenaries, there is now a limit on the number of mercenary armies you can have at once, which is currently 3, depending on which nation you are, what inventions you have, what political, what diplomatic stance you have, that type of thing. That's a stack wipe. So I think what I want to do is wait until... Wait, what fortress was I upgraded? Was that one? When it was captured, they must have lost some population. So we lost one of the levels. Well, I definitely want that fort to be level 2. That's really important.